I said to recite the Quran for the dead is permissible. To recite the Quran for somebody who's dead is permissible. However, the more details you add, the more ritualistic you make it. And if you add details of 7 days and 40 days and 1 year and everyone does one juz, so you're adding more and more things that the Sharia did not come with. So this becomes problematic. It becomes problematic. Now we have extremes over here. And the one extreme that I'm more concerned about in this classroom is the extreme that makes a very big deal of Quran Khanis. Bid'ah, haram, shirk, kufr. Calm down, chill, relax. I don't agree with Quran Khanis. At the same time, when people do Quran Khanis, they are doing really the most trivial bid'ah imaginable. I honestly cannot think of a bid'ah that is more trivial. Bid'ah is not all the same. And if you specify on the 40th day, we will have Quran reading. Okay, the specification of 40th is wrong. Suppose he said, let's just read Quran for our deceased grandmother. This is halal. Suppose they're all sitting together, they remember their father, they remember their mother. They said, let us read Quran for him. This is halal. So what has he done? He's just added a few details that should not be added. And in our overzealousness to stamp out this small evil, people get so turned off at us and our arrogance. When the big evils come along, they're like, man, you're the Wahhabi fanatic, we don't want to hear you. Guys, let's use some hikmah in da'wah. Let's use some hikmah. The people are not, astaghfirullah, gathering to dance and drink. They're gathering to read the Quran, correct? And wallahi, most of these people never touch the Quran except at a Quran Khani. Correct? Now you're going to come along and say, haram to touch the Quran right now. Ya akhi, let the guy read the Quran once in a year. You know what I'm saying? Yani, let's get practical and not theoretical. Let's get realistic. Don't give khutbahs against Quran Khanis. Don't go crazy about Quran Khanis, right? Go crazy about Cocoa Puffs, no problem. But not about Quran Khanis. Don't worry about them, ya akhi. Teach at an advanced level, and this classroom audience, explain to the people, look, it's not the best thing to do. But in the real world, sometimes things happen that it's not ideal, and you just have to deal with it, okay? And I say this many times. When somebody passes away, it's the worst time to give da'wah about the finer details of Quran and Sunnah. The guy just lost his mother, he's emotionally traumatized. Now you with your insensitive haram and halal, black and white come along. And you start saying bid'ah and kufr and shirk. Ya akhi, have you no mercy? The guy just lost his mother. Calm down. Let him deal with that loss. Let him cope with it the way he feels best. Insha'Allah, the time will come, the place will come when you can teach him appropriately. Now is not the time and place. Okay? Wallahi, some of us, we have done so much damage to our own tradition that you can't blame anybody else for the amount of animosity that exists about our own tradition.